All right, welcome back to round 3. Let's see. This hand has an early Essence Scatter with Fatal Push. So, yeah, I think this hand's good. We've even got a cycle land if we want to cycle it. If we just keep drawing lands, that is. If we don't draw any lands, I'm going to play it. Uh-oh. This is going to be a bad game 1. Yeah, this is going to be like a real bad game 1. I don't think we actually, we do have Disallow, which can shut down his combo, but other than that, that's about it. And usually this deck combo is pretty quick, so we're not going to have a ton of time to set up. I'm going to go ahead and, however, kill this Glint Nest Crane, because, why not? Ornithopter. Alright, so if he tries to cast Ornithopter to help fuel for Reverse Engineer or shenanigans of that nature, I will Essence Scatter it. Yeah, that's going to get Essence Scattered. It would, like, just to get as many 0-drop artifacts in the yard as possible. Oh, he's got multiples. Ugh. Guess he's going to get it anyway. Oh, he had 3. Good lord. Yep. I don't think we're going to win this. I think game 1 we are, like, terribly mismatched. We need a disallow right here. No, we don't need that. Game 2, though, I think it's a little bit better. I think he's going to take out, like, all of his Engulf the Shores. Might take out Baral's Expertise, too. I don't know. We're going to go for the Glimmer, so if he has Paradoxical, he can stick it. Yeah, it's fine. Both of them are decent. They're both decent. I do like just not jamming the Thunderbolt Tower right now, though, because I do want to hold up Commit to Memory. Bonesaw's fine. Bonesaw's also fine. Like, we're just gonna have to be really careful. Oh god, we really wanted our 6th land there. It's like our opponent's drawing Stone Cold not much at all. Okay, so there's our 6th land. But if our opponent just plays like another land, we might go for the Gear Hulk and just try to keep going. Yeah, so we played another land. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Gear Hulk here. We have to. And hopefully we just don't get burned, which we probably will. There's no reason for him not to play all these spells without a paradoxical outcome. But, we can't just sit and do nothing. We really need to try to get like a disallow in our hand or something to shut off his trigger. don't know what our opponent's debating. Like if he's got paradoxical outcome, you just play it because I mean this is the spell you do not want to just let hit you over and over again, right? Okay. I'm not going to target Fatal Push. Fatal Push is a trap. Although I do want to kind of kill these stupid little Ornithopters. I'm going to put both on the bottom. Like I said, we're digging for Disallow. Oh, God. We'll get 2 lands anyway. Okay, well, we didn't get burned like I thought we were going to. That's really good for us. Okay, so he really must just be stone cold drawing to nothing. If he's willing to, well, now he might go for it now, I guess, but we're just going to commit it. Yeah, no. And we get an Ornithopter off the board, which is insane good for us. So he's got 1 card in hand. I think we just have to have the shields down and get this Dynavolt Tower in play. Which he didn't have another Paradoxical, because if he did, he would have, in response, played the second one to save his Ornithopter. He just drew Reverse Engineer. God damn it. Wow. Jesus. So if we can just get a Disallow, then I think we're okay. Of course, I mean, I think we're fine right now. Like, so if he goes for the Paradoxical outcome this turn, then he bounces his Ornithopter back, uses most of his mana, and then we get to swing in for 5. And then we get to untap with a Torrential Gearhulk. He looks like he's just going to go for it. No, maybe not. Okay, that's fine. So, oh yeah, that's fine. Just play it, get an extra card draw. Barrel's expertise. Sure. What are you casting? Probably Paradoxical. Okay, so yeah, that was his last card. So he just has 12 cards with no mana now. Fine. So his card is literally no lands. Jesus. That's terrifying. But there's not really much we care about. I mean, there's very, very few spells that I actually care about. Really, there's only 2 spells I care about. I don't actually care if he Paradoxical outcomes anymore. The 2 Aether Flux Reservoirs are literally the only 2 spells I care about. And there's one of them. So let's go ahead and Torrential Gear Hulk. Cast. Commit. Put the Reservoir second from the top. Hopefully he just doesn't have a second one in his hand. And he did, of course. Why not? Why wouldn't he? Jeez, come on, man. You have two in the deck. You drew both of them already. That's fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. We have 4 disallows, but we cannot draw a single disallow. Okay, well, there's a disallow. We're at 8. Let's go ahead and bash for 5. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast this Hieroglyphic Illumination, though, to try to get lands for that exact reason. Because we want to disallow, probably counter Paradoxical Outcome, now that we have the stupid Aetherflux Reservoir in play. War of Invention? Trying to get Statuary? Or I guess he's just going to get the other Aetherflux Reservoir? For 3. Yeah, he's going for the Statuary. This is bad. So if he has his last Brawl's expertise or multiple paradoxical outcomes, we're kind of dead. Maybe not. He's going for the maximum value. Hopefully his last card is not a paradoxical outcome. He's got 2 cards left. So if we could just like counter 1 and just make him go back to top decking, untap with Torrential Gear Hulk with disallow up again, I think we're in very prime condition to win. Oh, yeah, get that shit out of here. So he's got 1 blue mana up. If his last card is another paradoxical outcome, then that's probably game. Which he's burned through 2. Oh my god, it is, isn't it? Jeez. Wow. Sick beats. Oh, engulf the shores. That's fine. That is a-okay with me. So shouldn't be lethal. I don't believe. Yeah, it's just short. Okay. Whew. Guess we could have essence scattered that. I'm not really doing anything else with it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're gonna go ahead and play Dynavolt Tower. Hold up, disallow, just in case he draws something insane. If he doesn't, then we're gonna flash in this Gear Hulk and play Hieroglyphic Illumination. She's got 2 more paradoxical outcomes. So she's just going to cycle, draw a card, go to 48. So you go to exact. Well, no, he can't. Not right now. What is Gluttonous? God damn it. Fuck. Jesus Christ. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, I guess. Another Aetherflux Reservoir. Sure, we can't, like, now we just have to fucking. Oh my god, this is bad. But he can't go for the win here. So if he goes for the win and we cast Ace, we can just shoot him with Dynavolt Tower. Another Prism. That's fine. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't quite do it yet. Can't double gear hold. Brawl's expertise. Jeez. I don't think we're actually gonna win this game, so I'm gonna go ahead and like scoop it up. Yeah, we weren't gonna win that one. So let's go ahead and bring in all the Dynavolt towers, all the negates, dispels, commit, gear hold. We'll take out essence scatters. Fatal pushes are terrible. So I gotta cut 4 cards. Well, maybe we'll go down to 3 Dynavolt towers. Shave 1 commit. Shave a pull from tomorrow. Oh, actually, you know what? The Gulf the Shores aren't great either. We'll just take those out. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. So we're gonna run the Sphinx in here though, because Sphinx is actually very relevant since he's probably going to bring in counter spells to fight ours. Actually, Glyph Keepers provide an early pressure on him. Yeah, Glyph Keeper might just be better. Let's try it like that. Let's try to out tempo his ass. All right, this hand's perfectly acceptable. So we have 3 counter spells plus our win con. I feel like this is just a tough matchup period, just because we have so little interaction with them. That's pretty good. Pretty good. We'll go ahead and play that. Hold up, turn 2 negate or turn 2 censor. Prism, sure. I don't care about Prism. No, it is spell. Okay. Really need lands though. I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss out on land drops. Could be going for like a reverse engineer here. Yeah, that's what it is. And that's not what we're gonna do. I feel like the only way we're gonna win against this deck is if we just bleed them on card advantage. Oh my god, that's awful. It's just straight not good. Like we have enough ammunition to fight off one more turn if we keep missing lands. All right, that's fine. It's not an untapped land, but it is fine. All right, so he's desperately trying to hit his land drops too, if he's sacking that away. Okay, that's fine. I feel like I'm gonna hold it up one more time because if he does have that fifth land and goes for Reservoir, I want to be able to negate and dispel. There's the Reservoir. So we're gonna negate. He's gonna try to Metallic Rebuke or dispel it because there's no way he runs this out without protection. So he has Metallic Rebuke, but then he just realizes, oh, we have 3 lands. All right, 1 Reservoir down. So now I'm gonna just jam this Sphinx. Since we have mana for a dispel up anyway. Like we don't have anything else to do with our mana. If he drew his second Aetherflux Reservoir, that's really bad for us. But they only run 2 in the deck, so he's gonna have to get exceptionally lucky to have that last one already in his hand. Didn't think so. So we'll just keep bashing with Glyph Keepers. And I'm gonna hold up Hieroglyphic Illumination because I want to draw some cards. And we can cast Hieroglyphic Illumination with double Dispel backup to protect him, just in case he does have like an Engulf the Shores or something like that. And if he wants to try to Metallic Rebuke this, I will gladly let him, I think. Or, I mean, no, I'm going to fight over it just because I want to make him waste all his counter spells now. Sure, that's fine. I'm going to save this last Dispel for Paradoxical Outcome or Engulf the Shores or something like that. So I'm going to make it to where he's going to have to try to Engulf the Shores this turn. Or risk, just dying. He's got 2 cards left in hand also, so he drained a lot of his gas. That's a good draw. It's not the answer, but it's a good draw. These glyph keepers, man, they're good. They're really good. Bonesaw, sure. Like even Brawl's expertise, like he can't even target them with Brawl's expertise because it just counters the ability. So I mean, it's literally Engulf the Shores, which he probably took out. Okay, so Brawl's expertise bouncing those, sure. He gets to cast a Prism. Okay, another Prism. So we know he has Bonesaw in his hand. That's one of his 2 cards. Okay, so that's his last card is Bonesaw. So he's gonna have to block, lose the Ornithopter. Okay, sure, why not? So if we can draw like a commit or something like that, then he's just dead. And, yeah. Yep. Glyph Keeper, ladies and gentlemen. Winning games. Winning games. So I think it's fine like this. I don't know if we need all 4 Dynavolt towers though, but I mean it doesn't feel terrible. Yeah, I mean I really don't want to add to the higher end of the curve. We'll say this, like these Glyph Keepers, man, they are all stars so far. Like this is insanely good. Yeah. Alright, so hopefully our opponent just doesn't have like land 0 drop, and then turn 2 reverse engineer underneath our counter shield. That would be bad. Okay, it looks like he doesn't, so he doesn't have the affinity hand cycle. This allows fine. Alright, so we drew a sensor, that's also okay. Just keep stockpiling counter spells in our hand. That's kind of the name of the game right now. Renegade map, I don't actually care about. Okay. So inspiring statuary and reverse engineers and paradoxical outcome and Aetherflux Reservoir are what we're worried about, but he's not going to play those bigger spells without counter backup. So he could go for the statuary right now, and then Metallic Rebuke, which would give him 2 cards in hand, and would let us untap with multiple counter spells. So yeah, I think that's what he's going for. So we're just going to go straight for the hard negate. If he has Metallic Rebuke, like I said, it taps him out. He has 2 cards left in hand. Okay, so it looks like he didn't. I have to think our opponent's hand is weak if he didn't fight over that, because this card is like key in their plan. Unless he has a second one or something. I don't know. But yeah, this card is very, very key. Sure, Bonesaw, you got it. It's got 2 mana up. I kind of want to just commit this thing. Yeah, okay, so there's his Dispel. That way we don't waste a counter spell either, so it's okay. And we're just going to keep playing more and more lands. These towers might just be a little too wonky and too slow. Like, we haven't actually found a good time to play these. Glintnest Crane is fine. I don't care about the Glintnest Crane. There's better things to use these spells on. Ornithopter, sure. Prism. Do I care about Prism? Nah, probably not. I really want to draw a couple of cards with Hieroglyphic Illumination anyway. So we know he is Ornithopter. And we know he's about to have a land. He's probably going to play the land. Yeah, plays the land. So he has 1 land up. See if he has a Dispel. Okay, Sensor is becoming obsolete because it just doesn't protect against Metallic Rebuke. Just going to keep playing my lands, though. So we do have disallow with censor backup. I'd rather have disallow with negate backup, but what can you do? Ornithopter, don't care. Such a grindy matchup though. Like so grindy. I feel like it's like a control mirror match, but it's just kind of like whoever makes the first wrong move is just going to go off like a rocket. Just cycle another Dynavolt tower. Unexciting. That's fine. Eventually, we'll get enough lands to where I feel comfortable playing a Dynavolt tower with counterspell backup. It's probably going to be next turn, actually. We'll play tower with disallow backup. So what is he going for? War of Invention? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So if he has, let's try it. Hopefully, it just doesn't have dispel. Hopefully, it's negate. Okay, so it just didn't have anything. We haven't really drawn very many good. Oh my god. Right into that. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. That's really not good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna censor this thing. Prevent as many like little artifacts from coming in as possible. Wow, so he's got no lands and he had one land in hand. Jesus. I mean, I don't think we're gonna win this game. I think that the paradoxical outcome stick was just nuts. Linus Crane, don't care about that. Inspiring statuary, shit. That shit. Okay, so it doesn't have a counter spell in his hand. Interesting. So I guess he really didn't want that inspiring statuary because he just shuffled his library away. And then he tapped himself out. Alright, don't really know what to think of that, but okay. So 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna fight over ornithopters. Yep, not gonna fight over reverse engineers at this point. He's just got too many lands on tap, and he had too many cards in hand anyway. Keep cycling all you want. So we'll cast Glimmer. Let's see what he's got. So he has a negate. Yeah, I'm not going to fight over that. He's got to have another counterspell in his hand or 12. He's got 7 cards, for God's sakes. Glyphkeeper is interesting. This will cast this Glyphkeeper, start trying to take him down on some life. Son of a fucking bitch. How many counterspells do you have, buddy? Just how many? Can't counter it. I'm not going to run my counterspell into his counterspell, and he wouldn't play that unless he had at least 1 counterspell in his hand. Oh my god. That's so bad. And it's game. Yeah, this is game. Well, maybe not. He is tapped out, so I mean, it's not going to be as big of a turn as he hopes. But he does get to draw like a virtual billion cards. So maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know how many 0 spells he's got in his hand. So that was it. You just had 3. So 1, 2, 3. Just gonna have to try to play Dynavolt Towers. Inspiring Statuary. God damn it. Yep. You got me. Sure. Yep. Jeez, so bad. Like, there's no way we win, right? I mean, he's got all of his counter spells in his hand. I'm pretty sure, or he might just be like trying to get up to where he can do it twice. Yeah. Metallic Rebuke, and it's game. Wow. Oh my god. That matchup is so ill-favored against us. So ill-favored. Well, what the hell? Alright, well that was round 3. So we lost in 3. Like, we just didn't get the early pressure we wanted, and he just drew pretty well. Had the counter spells to back up. Like, that turned the corner paradoxical outcome after, like, he had Whir of Invention into paradoxical outcome in the same turn. Like, that was kind of brutal. So, all right, we'll see you back for round 4.